Hey, what's going on in the varsity? I hope everyone's doing well here. A little introduction for everyone. My name is Yang. I am a senior and I study finance here. Being a senior, that does mean I will be graduating this up and coming graduation, which means most of you guys will probably not see me in the fall. Sad to say. But yeah, this video is going to be talking about my experience here with the chapter in Whitewater. So I'll be diving into that. I'll also be talking about maybe some words of encouragement and some prayers for post graduation. Stay tuned. Yeah, so with my time here in InterVarsity, it's definitely been a roller coaster of so many funny moments, fun times, great memories, whether it's through conferences, gatherings, events. It's all been so amazing. I can't even explain to it. It's actually crazy that it's coming to an end, and I can't believe that it is. With that, I probably could list every event that I've attended or conference or whatever you call it, and it would be this video would pretty much go on forever. But I'm just gonna list a few things or some of the things that highlight my time here with InterVarsity. A highlight would definitely have to be my first time going to chapter camp with InterVarsity. And I say this because my first time going to chapter camp, I myself was new to the chapter, and so going into it, it was really scary and challenging. I didn't know what to expect, and essentially, I was really scared. But it all worked out. I think my first time going to chapter camp, I learned a lot, and not only that, I felt like I got extremely close to the chapter, which I was extremely happy about. That was something that going into it, I was praying about, and it's crazy how God works because my prayers are answered, and it was such a blessing. For my first chapter camp, some of the memories that I highly remember and grateful for are definitely the late night game nights, playing Dutches, playing Mafia, playing other card games, late night worship. Not only that, but the campfire songs that we did. And I remember, Jacob singing, plenty of campfire songs. The one I remember the most is it ends with Down by the Bay. I forgot how it goes like, so if anyone can remind me how it goes like, that would be awesome. Appreciate it. Another thing that I really love about Chapter Camp 2 are the secret encouragers. Shout out to Kate, but early in the week I gave it away that I was her secret encourager, and so I took an L on that. Still sad about it, but it's okay. I got this year's. And also chapter time, which is a time where we spend kind of debriefing about our day, what we learned in our tracks, how we're feeling throughout the week, application questions. And, overall, my first time at chapter camp was definitely a time that I will always remember with InterVarsity. Definitely a time where I felt closer to the community, closer to the chapter, and it's always a blessing. Secondly, a highlight would definitely have to be the No Regrets Men's Conference. So much to say about it, so many good things, but Steve, we are up. We are up. Don't forget that. Yeah, it was just a great time where we just spent in men's community, great conversations, the messages that the speakers had, the breakout sessions. It was such a good time. Definitely something that I'm happy to be a part of and learned a lot from it, and definitely a highlight from at least this year's or the entirety of my time spent in InterVarsity. So highlight No Regrets Men's Conference. Also, Joby Martin, he's the GOAT. Awesome. If you know, you know. However, regardless of all the fun things that I've been able to be a part of with InterVarsity, there are some things that I would just like to share about, an overview of the things that I've learned being a part of this chapter. Two things. Number one is the importance of Christian community. Being on campus, I find it extremely useful and extremely important to have Christian community, to being able to continue my faith outside of my hometown. Being a part of this chapter, I felt like my faith has grown exponentially and so much greater, and I've been able to learn so much more being a part of this chapter, and I'm really grateful for that. Two would be the inductive study method. Coming into campus and into college, I didn't really know of the inductive study method, and so learning this, it's definitely a way to learn God's word on such a complex level, but at the same time it being so simple, which is like the beauty of it. And so I find this way to be so beautiful and studying his word, and I will definitely continue to use this outside of college, and yeah, extremely grateful for that as well. And yeah, some words of encouragement from me would have to come from actually the book of Ephesians, which is the book we're actually studying in life group. It would have to be from Ephesians 5, verse 29. Do not let any wholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen. And yeah, so I, hope and pray that you guys continue to build and lift each other up. We recently read about mutual submission, and so continue to submit to one another as Christ submitted to himself to the church. So I pray you guys continue to build each other up, build the community up, and I pray you guys do well for the upcoming semesters. That's some encouragement from Yang, but as this video comes to an end, some prayer requests. I request that you guys pray over my church back at home. Pray that I can get adjusted back to my church. Being able to attend it fully now, and being able to be a part of the ministry there. And I pray that you guys would just pray over that. And so as this video comes to an end, thank you guys for listening. And this is Yang. I'm out.